This is a 1974 Coleman 228H lantern. When I received it, the glass was shattered out of it, and the generator had a few issues. We will be doing a little TLC on this project, getting it cleaned up. It's not a restoration, it's just trying to get it back to functioning condition. All the pieces seem to be in pretty good condition. I didn't see any parts that had too much wear on them, or everything looked like it could be reused. The tank held pressure, and so there was no leaks that I found with that. So it should be a pretty straightforward project, and just getting replacement parts and giving it a good clean. During this part, I'm using a rough scrubber to try to hit the areas that had a lot of rust on them and trying to get it cleaned up as best as possible. And then using a hot soapy solution, I was able to break free a lot of the built up soot on the top of the lantern there. And I went ahead and washed all the pieces in the soapy solution to try to break up any dirt and grease that was left on the parts. Now that we have all the pieces cleaned up, I use compressed air to blow everything off, and we are starting the reassembly process. I use the hand tool rescue wrench a lot during this project. It does a really great job on getting a good hold on things and not rounding anything off. And then use some 3-in-1 oil. That's really old 3-in-1 oil uh, on the plunger. This particular piece needed to be replaced. It is the generator. The old one was warped and it was kind of frozen position. Something to note is you need to make sure that that ferrule nut is really snug and that it does not leak. This process proved to be a little tricky. These little mantle bags are very delicate and they're kind of hard to tie on there. So you just got to take your time and make sure that you get a good snug connection so when you ash them that they don't fall off. Using a lighter with a gentle flame, you have to very carefully burn these little bags and be careful not to touch them after it's done burning because it is super delicate and you will punch a hole in them and then your lantern won't burn as bright or burn properly. Had a little bit of difficulty trying to locate one of these glasses, but eBay came through and it is an original part. After about 35-40 pumps to compress the tank, you're good to crack open the valve until you hear the crackle and then light it up. And it takes a little bit of an adjustment period to get the proper flame, but once you get it right, It burns super, super bright. So that's about it. The Coleman Lantern project. Bringing it back to life. Thanks for watching.